Wow, I never noticed that you can actually view how many rings you have at all times when you pause the screen. Also, y plus x equals you can bat. Hello everyone, this is Ultimate Number and welcome back for more Sonic Adventure. In the last part, we did Twinkle Park and Twinkle Circuit and not much else actually. In this part we're gonna advance more Big Story. Now, as I begin, I would like to say, may I speak in defense for Big the cat here? But I don't really know Big the cat that well, other than just he fishes and loves his friends and just is a big, fuzzy, huggable, lovable, tough and sweet guy. Also, you can't talk to people while holding objects. Just wow. No, wait. I'm not pressing I, I'm pressing O. But I'm touching it. Also, hello, you. Actually, you will be. It'll make catching Froggy harder. Anyway, although I don't know much about Big other than what I just said, may I kind of speak in defense for him? I mean, yeah, he is almost always useless because he can't really do much other than just be a big, tough, lovable, huggable guy. I mean, his design. I like his design. I like his personality. Like, I love fishing. I love watching fishing, at least. I don't do fishing myself in real life, but I kind of like fishing games. At least this one. I find it rather enjoying for being a break from the action. Honestly. Also, please. Then do it. I'm staring into your soul right now. Anyway, it's like, okay, so the reason Big was even created was to go fishing. And the reason that was created was to sell you was to make you pretty much buy some type of fishing rod controller. Like, that doesn't sound pleasing, but Like, yeah, good existence, I know. Yeah, this guy agrees with me. I love fishing. Like, despite the fact that he only exists to fish, he can't exactly do action platforming either. So they're, like, they had to do something other than Chow to break up the action. Like, yeah, Big does do a good job of it.
I'm so bored. I guess I'll go shopping or something.
So here we learn Amy before we actually see her story. Good. Anyway, like, though the gameplay breaks very much. Aww, this girl even loves Big so. Though the gameplay breaks so well when he goes fishing in some bad ways, like, at least it's a variety. Like, you can't have all action. You can't have all platforming. Like, you gotta have, like, reasons to explore, reasons to sit down, relax, have some patience. And yeah, this is where I learned the instant thing.
Use the ice stone in the mystic ruins.
Like, yeah. Like, if you're impatient, you're definitely not gonna like Big. And I swear, way too many people are impatient. And they can be for good reason, but still. If you are patient, you might find Big actually enjoying. That is if it isn't glitchy like me. I'm playing him with a bit of graphical issues. I suppose that'll be the challenge, not knowing when the thing will break or not. Also, big story. It's like, it really get, like, it's different from all the others in the sense that you never get to see any of this stuff otherwise, such as Amy, or the fact that these NPCs, they say a huge lot of different stuff compared to any other character. Come on, do it. Nope. Dylan does the elevator, because Big can barely fit in the elevator, apparently. By the way, because people hated Big so much, they brought him back in Sonic Adventure 2 to spite people. Not playable, but like put him in like every single stage. And to spite that, they made him playable in Sonic Heroes.
Didn't you see a stone with an ice pattern on it?
Ma'am, I have it in my hand. I have it in my fishing gloves. Love that detail, by the way. His gloves are not white. Like, they're actually fishing gloves. I just like his design. I mean, look at that. It's actually the most accurate, I must say. Well, it might be a wild frog. I mean, that's not weird at all. Like, you're not going to mention he has a tail or something? I've got to find out. Like, I don't care that I have the ice stone in my hands or not. I gotta find out. Nope. He's too big. He's so big, the glitch doesn't work. Like, serves that glitch right. Wow. I mean, if you never know Chow Garns exist, this guy actually tells you that Chow Garns are a thing. Like, if you never bother to find a Chow Garns, only bother to go where you're supposed to go, and you talk to that guy for some reason, you might discover something very fun and enthralling. All the reason to love Big the Cat more. All the reason. As I'm playing with him, I'm just loving him more and more. Actually, I like Big's story. I like playing as Big. Well, I used to not like him as much as I do now, but now I just like it even more. I'm enjoying this, actually. What do you say? Sometimes that cave opens, sometimes it doesn't. What triggers it? How does it close?
Didn't I see a green-colored stone somewhere?
Also, 1 pixel eye. Well, I guess Knuckles is just more brawn than brain. Also, I should have not have brought the ice stone. But whatever. We have it. Might as well use it right now. Because why not? It's not like it's the end of the world or anything. But how though? How can the frog use the wind? Is it trying to go to the flying fortress? Is Froggy like now gonna be captured by Timet and like put inside a war mech? And Big the Cat has to fight him somehow with his like 2,000 HP and 128 to 256 attack power and his ability called Nuke or Nuclear. How is Big the Cat gonna fight that? We must stop this before Froggy gets inside a war mech. We have to. So here's a life belt. Life belt's pretty good.
You've discovered the life belt. It keeps you afloat when you're in water.
It also makes you not look like you.
Press the jump button when afloat.
Like, it doesn't even look that floaty. Also, it gets bigger when you wear it. Like, how? Also, it's literally a belt. I guess that's what it's supposed to be. It's not a floaty, it's a belt. A belt that makes you float in water. Clever. And yeah. The only character that can swim. And, more importantly, you can fish while in the water. Also, I'm moving while I'm casting the rod. Look. Beautiful. Yeah, you have to press jump to go down. Why not jump to go up? It's just like Knuckles is swimming. And you can only jump out when you're hugging the wall. Also, look how fast Big the cat climbs. Look. Yeah, very, very fast. Faster than Knuckles. Faster than Knuckles can even climb the walls. He is a cat after all. Where'd we come from? Also, it's nighttime in here. I mean, Director's Cut doesn't even imply it's nighttime in this cave. Also, I have to mention, Twinkle Park was in fact at nighttime. Like, well, of course it's at nighttime.
Use the boulders to break the ice.
That's implementing that he took all night just to catch Froggy. Boulder can't be that heavy, right? For you math geniuses out there, well, I am a math genius myself, but I can't really estimate how many meters this is. If you're like a fan of game theory, how heavy is this rock? Like, measure how big is, measure how big this rock is, measure how many grams that rock could be, and we'll determine how strong big is. No, how heavy is a car? Anyway. Oh, okay. Anyway. Yeah, it's implementing that Big took all night just to catch Froggy. Same deal here. He takes all evening to catch Froggy. Because when we come out here, it's gonna be nighttime. Spoilers! Like, I don't need to hide anything from this, like, 20-year-old game at this point. Also, this is, like, the most platforming you have to do with Big. Also, running shoes. Quiz, can you guess why this ledge is special? If you guess because insert person here keeps falling off of it in exactly the same way, you are correct. Also, a second pair of running shoes. Like, do they really want to give Big all the very good supplies here? A care package. They really want to give Big the care packages. I mean, look at this. Look at all this packaging, capsules I'm getting. Also, what was that reticle thing? Geronimo! Froggy's in there. Not gonna do that. I'm gonna explore. Because there's things. This is the most exploring you do with Big the Cat. Honestly. And, okay. And the main reason you want, I could just take these rings. The main reason you would even want to explore is because if I can get up, also Big can get up slopes with relative ease. Makes throwing rocks seem such a breeze. Anyway. There's this cavern here. Underwater cavern here. And also glitchiness. Good thing it's not Knuckles' aquatic mine section, otherwise we'd be at actually at risk of drowning. So, this is a whole new area of the ice cap that only Big has access to, and I must say, it's a decent area. I can't get a good look at it, though. Imagine if Sonic could come here. It'd make the ice cap stage a bit longer. Not by much, mind you. Yay, 100 rings as Big the Cat in a level. How rare. Pick up the rock, please. I forgot I have to press I. He can jump while carrying rocks. Now that is strong. Also, I did not hold it that way. Also, you don't have to use the rocks. You can just jump on these. Like, yeah, he is big, but he's not fat. He's fluffy, though. I'd hug him. I would love to hug a cat. Right now. I would hug cats more if they didn't, if not for the fact that they have claws. Also, yeah, power up inside a level. Also, gravity shift towards the center. See this eel? This is actually a catchable fish, something you can actually catch. Like, yes, I know, these things look empty. That's because I don't have power-ups. Also, I don't think fish actually spawn until you actually let a fish nibble on the lure. Okay, so let's go downwards. Because there's stuff down there. Not much stuff. There's also no enemies in this stage, I don't think. Not a single one. Also, I've been down here. Okay, is there safe ground down there? Yeah, look at that lure! It's like a dolphin? Or something? Or a whale? Why is there a rock here? I guess to break that one there? I don't know why you would, though. With this rock. Like, I get that you're supposed to use rocks to... I wasn't even aiming at that. Whatever that was. Also, I never noticed that this fossil existed. I mean, let's take a look at this fossil. What is this? Well, we can't take a full look at it. It's going through the wall into the thing. Also, invincibility is big. Let's do this. Yeah, now we have to don't worry about a damn thing. Not even these robot fish. Good thing there's no Bubba in here. Somehow Bubba gets into the Sonic universe, and he has the ability to eat every single character, including Big the Cat. Because he's a bully. Bullies pick on everybody, including big tough guys. Also, bottomless pits. Also, what is that fish? Anyway, let's just... Whoa. Did I see a capsule? I must be imagining things. Did it, like, appear for, like, a single frame, and it... was it, like, pasting an image of the level before you even exist? I don't know how I'm wording this. Also, this cavern, it's pretty much useless. Like, it goes out quite a bit. I mean, look at that. There are fish in here. Most of them are useless. Also, camera shifts. Okay, we've explored the whole thing. Let's go catch Froggy. And not drown ourselves. And glitch out. If I was Mario, I'd be one of the... yeah, there's the capsule. What is it? 5 rings. That or like a mystery capsule. This isn't even the way. I know how I came in, but there's also an alternate way out. What is this? It's just an alternate way out. Or in. Also, there's plants growing in an ice cap. Why? So, the ice cap. It's one of the more difficult stages to catch Froggy. Catch anything in, because you get, like, no casting range whatsoever. Also, this thing, because of this, it likes to, the graphics like to freak out. Take it.
Something's biting.
Froggy's coming! He took the whale. And he took like 0 seconds to capture like he should've. Aw, why can't we have one number more? We can at least double it and get one more number more.
Not too bad.
Yeah, we got a couple of lucky numbers there. I would say that was a pretty good ice cap. Good, in definition, being like exploring and Froggy taking no time at all. Normally I would end here, but I barely did anything. While this could be the halfway point for Big, it's not really. Let's just use my spare time to go this way first, because it's actually been a while since we've visited here. Actually, no, it hasn't. Yeah, you can't go this way. You can't, like, look behind the door, though. Seriously, though. Has anyone figured out what those hieroglyphics were yet? Because I haven't. They still look like Zora's, though. So let's do the usual. Let's talk to everybody, watch cutscenes, hear more Froggies, and initiate the cutscene immediately. Hi, Tails.
Oh no, he's got my little
Like, how did
buddy.
Froggy travel that far that fast? Like, it was like dusk when... It's like... Also, Big doesn't imagine Tails screaming.
Glad I found you.
I found your soul.
Oops.
Sonic 3 sound effect.
Oh,
Or Sonic
now what
and
am
Knuckles
I
sound
gonna
effect.
do?
But yeah, like, we were in Ice Cap during, like, the evening. Also, immediately get back up. That's a special property, Big.
Sorry. If I had only held on tighter.
I shall punish you. There. I got a DNA sample. Anyway, we catch Froggy during the dusk time, and then just we lost Froggy. He went to the jungle, in the desert, and back. And like, how did he go that fast? What do you say? You were shocked that he actually had a hero friend raping him. For Big the Cat, it was Icy the swim, but for him it was Blizza the power. You believe Tails, don't you? Like, you may have not seen it, but Tails told you, right? Right? He's been kinda crazy. And, not so good. Not good, not good. Appears everyone's still here. Or the reason to talk to everybody. You always want to be picked. Like, why do you want to be picked? Are you brave enough, fellow adventurer? Adventurer?
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Oh, will it now? You can depart at any time. Similar space to the Stratum. Like, did the other version have the space? If so, it's not. That's really weird. Silly frog. Trains are for kids. No. What do you say?
Go to Station Square. You may find something.
Go to Egg Carrier. You might find something, except that quote doesn't even exist. Quick fish. No, that was pretty funny. That was pretty good right there. Okay, now that I'm here, let's go. I didn't talk to people in the jungle. I'll put it in post. So yeah, now that I'm here, let's go back. Let's see if people have a difference. I'll cut here. Why are you still here?
Sorry. If I had only held on tighter.
Why are you still here? It's daytime. Now you're never gonna catch Sonic. What? What? It's like... It's like... Blizza wouldn't let him go, neither does Icy. It's like, when you're being hugged by Power, it's gonna feel very, very, very tight. But when you're being hugged by Swim, they're so defensive that they won't even budge. So basically, Power, you can't struggle. Swim, you can't fight. So what do? You just let them do what they please. It's like, Icy doesn't want Tails to move. She won't let him go. She won't. Rip Tails. Anyway, the main reason I came back, that there's no differences, but for the record, the main reason I came here was, remember that totally not a power-up underneath Big's bed? Well, I'm here for that, but I'm also here for, you guessed it, another power-up. There's 2 power-ups in this jungle. Like in this jungle alone, there's 2 power-ups. There's an obvious power-up, and there's a lure power-up. Yes it is. Like, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it is me. There's 2 ways to get this power-up. You can either push the bed, or you can lift it. Also, your eyes. Well.
It's the power rod. You now have longer casting distance.
You've also completely screwed yourself into catching bigger fish because they now can escape even farther away from you and you have no need for longer casting distance. Good job, Big. Good job. Wow, there's a sound effect. Well, Big's bed was floating. I guess that he has that power. I like how he has windmills to power his lantern, apparently. Maybe that attracts flies and that's how Froggy gets his food. Okay, I think there's only 2 people here. I'm not really sure about that. I guess there is. Really? Have you been lost? Have you ever been able to return home? That's kind of concerning. Also, I'm lost. Good for me. Also, yay. I found his lure power-up, which looks exactly like... Yeah. I guess all power-ups look the same, but his lure changes. So we now have 3 power-ups, and now we get a silver rod. A silver lure. Where are you? Aww. Okay, now where's the 4th person? I'm assuming there's a 4th person here. I'm assuming that these guys have anything different to say either. If they do have something to say, I'll put it in post. If not, I'll just put it on the right corner like I usually do. Or just don't post at all. You know what not posting at all should mean, right? Somehow there's a statue in here is big. Somehow Big can do Sandhill. I thought not. And even if you got in there anyway, there's no loading zone, so whatever. There's nothing. So where's the 4th guy? Like, I've talked to 3 guys, where's the 4th? Where's the 4th? May the 4th be with you. I know he exists somewhere. I guess he doesn't exist. Like, what is his movement pattern? Is there only 3 guys here for some reason? I guess so. Okay, I'm just gonna give up and go back. No, I'll give it one more look. One more. Nope. I guess he doesn't exist. If he does, I'll put him in post anyway. But anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna warp. Like, rather than go back to Station Square, I'm gonna warp. Because this is kind of a speedrun tactic. You can just warp back there. You have to actually take the train to set your, like,
Hold on, Froggy. I'm coming.
default position to Station Square when you start. Also, let me look at this right quick. Okay, good to know. Okay, I didn't really plan on doing much after this. I guess the only thing left to do for now. Well, I'll say the outro when I talk, as I talk to people. We did Ice Cap, we talked to everybody, and that's really much it, really. We also discovered that Tails did not even try to move. Also, Sonic's here for some reason. In the next part, we'll do one more.
That robot! I better go after Amy!
Can we listen to that without lag?
That robot! I better go after Amy!
In the next part, we'll do Stage 3 and not much else, alright? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.